I noticed the other day that one of my hens, the game hen actually, her spurs have grown so long that they've kind of grown into, almost into her leg. Hey you guys, welcome back. This is Ben from SplittinTracks Pheasantry, and you are watching the greatest bird show on earth, or quail show, pheasant show, peafowl show, you know, all the little birdies. I don't have any of those yet. Anyway, this is the Pheasantry. I am your host Ben, and yeah, let's just get started, guys. Now, first of all, this show is going to be about spurs and cutting spurs, and I want to take you guys with me as I do that. I noticed the other day that one of my hens, the game hen actually, her spurs have grown so long that they've kind of grown into, almost into her leg. Now she needs some help, so we need to catch her up and yeah, cut her spurs down, and we'll file them down, make them smooth. And I'm gonna take you guys with me on that. I've done that many times, you know, trimming down spurs. So I thought, you know, I'll get out here today, make a cool video. Why not? And let's just go track her down. Well, we gotta say hi to Boss, guys. He's been dancing up a storm, putting on a show for the girls. So yeah, get a little bit of footage of him. Hey Boss, how we doing, bud? Yeah, try to get some good footage of him here. There we are. Hey Boss, putting on a show for us, buddy. Have you seen that game hen around? We need to catch her up, dude. Any idea? Oh yeah, there he is. Jump on your throne, bud. Oh, that's a good one. Now, if you guys watch any of my reels, shorts, or any of the little TikTok videos I do, you'll see Boss on there. He puts on a good show for me. He makes some cool little short videos. People seem to like him. He's a likable guy. Isn't that right, Boss? All right. Well, we're not gonna find the game hen sitting around here looking at Boss all day, so let's get going. Now, usually that game hen, she hangs out right here in this pen right here. This is an open pen, an extra pen that I just keep the door open for, like, all the free rangers, you know, for when it rains or whatever. They can go in there and get out of the rain and snow. Usually she's hanging out in there, so, but not right now. You guys get a cool look of the property too while we're looking for her. Now, the game hen doesn't have a name, because if she did, I can just call her and she'll come to me, right? Yeah, right. Hey, there's my little Cortunix quail guys. Loving their new home. Everybody's happy, happy, happy. Hey, buddies. You guys eat all your food again? These guys are little pigs, I swear. They eat so much. At least mine do. See this one right here? He's like, where's my food? Oh, these three right here. Oh, we're looking all pitiful. You guys ain't starving. I'll have to go in there and get some food, guys. In the meantime, we're looking for the hen. The game hen. She is, she's been part of my videos. You've seen her on here many times, I'm sure. Well, if you're new here, you haven't seen her. Anyways, you guys want to say hi to George? George? Hi, bud. Look at my friendly silver pheasant. Come on, man. Let me see your face, bud. Anyways, there's George, guys. Now, where's that hen? I feel like we're on Mission Impossible here. because I went to all our favorite hangouts and I don't see her around. Lady Amherst there. The Swin hose. Maybe she's in this old barn here. Oh, there's a bunch of eggs back there. Nice little community nest they got going on right here. All right, you guys, there is one place I didn't check yet, and that is the chicken tree. Do you guys know about a chicken tree? It's like the community tree. It's like the tree that you have for all your free rangers to go and hide under. Yeah, well, we have one of those, and I think she might be there. Chances are good. There's our chicken tree, guys. There's Peaches, our cochin. There's the black silky. And then our silver duckling. Old English game hen. Where's the game hen? There she is. Alrighty, guys, there is the game hen there. We need to catch her up. I don't know if you guys can see that, but her spurs are nasty. And that left leg, it has the spur that's gonna like curl up into it. Yeah. I'll catch her up and show you guys. All right, guys, so how are we gonna catch up this game hen? Well, for those of you who are familiar with game fowl, you guys know how hard they can be to catch up, especially if they're free ranging, right? So, you know, I've been doing this for a while, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Now, I've got their feed here, a feed bucket, and now all my free rangers know what that sound is. And you guys know that community pen I was just talking about where the birds go and take refuge, you know, when it's snowing or raining. So we're gonna use that. And we're just gonna coax her in there. I'll get the net, and that's that. Alrighty, guys, we caught Miss Thing up. She walked right into the pen, worked out. Now we just need to get in there with a net. Alrighty, guys, now that we got her caught up, let me show you what she was dealing with here. Now that spur is long, it needs to be trimmed, but it wasn't, you know, gonna cause her any harm anytime soon, unless you got it snagged on something. This is the spur right here on her left leg, guys. Do you see how the spur has almost grown into her leg? It started to, it was right there. Now I noticed this yesterday, so we have to yeah, we have to take care of her and make sure she doesn't injure herself anymore. Now on a spur, guys, there is an outer layer. They call it the horny layer. It's kind of like, if you think of it as a horn that fits over the inner layer. Now if you don't cut that spur right, it'll strip off that outer layer completely, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep, you know, some of the outer layer on, because if you go and cut and you strip off the whole outer layer, it's going to cause her extreme pain. That whole core of her spur will be exposed, and we don't want that. So let me take you guys through that real quick. Now, first of all, let me tell you guys what I use. What I use is a very sharp pair of wire cutters. Now, wire cutters work pretty good because they're able to cut that outer layer without stripping the whole thing off of her spur. And then second is the tabletop grinder. If you guys have a tabletop grinder, this will help you out tremendously. So you kind of work your way around the spur, because you want to keep this outer layer that's close to her leg, you want to keep that on. You don't want to like accidentally strip the whole thing off of that core. All right, guys, I had to wrap her up a little bit because she was squirming around a little bit too much. It was hard to work with her and the video camera and the pliers at the same time. So this is what I got done so far. Now there is a little bit of blood there, but I cut it off. Do you see how that outer layer is still on? That's where you want it, guys. And now, here's where the tabletop grinder comes in handy, guys. We're going to file that down to a nice rounded nub. You know, take off any rough edges or anything like that. It's like filing down your nails, you know, make them smooth so they won't irritate her. Okay, so this is my tabletop grinder. Now, of course, I'm not going to use that wheel, you know, the wire brush wheel. I'm going to use the stone head instead. Now, this is what I'm going to use to file down her spur and make it all even, you know, like a rounded tip at the end. So that way it's just like a soft nub. Nothing will hurt her. She can't hurt herself. She can't hurt another bird. And yeah, just overall safe. Alrighty guys, so we got her all cleaned up and ready. Now here's what it looks like when it's all trimmed up. See, minimal bleeding, but also that grinder helped the bleeding. Kind of smooth out the edges, stop the bleeding. See, there's just a little spot of blood there. But it did bleed a little bit more before, but grinding it down really helped out. Now of course the second pair of hands will help tremendously, guys, but it was just me, so she was squirming around a little bit, so I had to wrap her up, and that helped out a little bit. But if you can get some help, always get some help. Yeah, there's not much to it, guys. Just if their spurs get too long and you need to trim them down, you know, cut the whole thing as a whole piece. Don't take off the outer layer. That will help. I mean, I have done it before. It happens, you know, and they'll live, but it's just, you know, easier on the bird if they have that outer layer still attached to the little nub part, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, you just cut it, trim it, and file it down, whatever, and they're good to go. So we're gonna release this mama and let her go about her merry day. That's it, guys. I hope this helped you out. If it did, leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And this is Ben. I'm going to sign off. And until next time, guys, we'll go off on another bird trip. Hope you enjoyed this video. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.